been way over a week. Where's my new podcast? You might be wondering why I haven't uploaded a podcast in at least a week. Well, it's because I like to fall down the stairs and dislocate my foot. And you might be asking yourself, why does that matter? Well, because all of my recording stuff is upstairs, along with my computer. So editing didn't happen last week. I finally have enough mobility to get back upstairs. Here's the podcast.
You see before you a half-orcish woman with blue dyed hair standing there in what looked like kind of business casual clothes. And she looks down at you. Can I see the dossiers?
I'm trying to figure out what they are right now.
I get everything right. I know I have it written down, but
I was thinking, shouldn't we have the dossiers in our hands while we're...
Right, I would pull out a piece of parchment and cross my legs and be taking some serious notes.
There's 4 chairs lined up.
Yeah, she'll look down at you, Pip, and she says, I'm here for the job interview. My name's Lasgar. Lasgar Thundersword.
I give her just a stern look, just to see if she'll crack. And she probably doesn't do anything, so I was like, all right, it's right back here.
Okay.
Let her in.
Yeah, she walks in. When she walks in, you also notice she is wearing around her waist what looks like some kind of fanny pack, but it's holding an egg in it. It's about the size of an ostrich egg, and it is emerald green.
Furiously taking notes.
Yeah, she walks in. She says, "Hi, I'm Lasgar Thundersword. I'm here for the Major Domo application."
I'll slam the door behind her, just loud.
Yeah, she jumps a little bit. Says, "Whoa!"
And I'll walk over to my. I guess I'll pull up a chair too, because you pulled up a chair for yourself.
4 chairs.
Yeah. It's so she doesn't have a chair.
Nope.
Oh, okay. So she just stands there.
Yep.
She says, "Hi."
So, tell us about yourself.
Well, I used to be a bounty hunter. Nice. I've hunted down, generic criminals.
Oh, generic.
Smugglers, thieves.
Generic smugglers.
How long were you a bounty hunter?
8 years.
8 years?
Mm-hmm. So, I'm a half-orc, so I mostly worked outside the city. Most people don't like my kind here, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Sympathy points, huh?
Yes.
And she's just kind of stroking this egg while she's talking to you guys. She says, I've moved around a lot. My profession, it's not really great to stay in one place too long. Criminals know where you are. They might think, oh, I'll get the drop on her. But it's never happened, so.
Okay. I see that you've frequently been moving around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah? You sure it's nothing to do with perhaps you just don't know what you want to do in life?
Well, it's kind of hard being a half-orc. I didn't really know my parents too well. They gave me up for adoption. I never really had a home, so...
I suddenly start to connect with her story much more.
So I never really had a home, so, I just kind of moved around, tried to find where I fit in best, and then once I was a bounty hunter, I just kept moving around. It's kind of a habit at this point.
Me having no personal boundaries. Why are you rubbing that egg?
I found it. I'm trying to see if I can hatch it.
Can I make a nature check about it?
Yeah, sure. Do you just walk up and start looking at it?
Yes.
She kind of takes a step back when you just get your face up in her egg.
Oh, if she takes a step back, I take another step forward.
Yeah. Okay.
10.
It's definitely not a run-of-the-mill animal egg. It's not some kind of bird egg. That's about all you guess with a 10.
I'll lean over and whisper, if we hire her, we might see what's in the egg.
Yeah, I mean, Aizen's really good at omelets.
Oh, no.
You know how big of an omelet we could have? That would be delicious. I know. And then
I was going to see if she heard you say that. She did not.
I'll inquire as to where she found it.
So, well, it's really funny. I had a job. I had to go hunt down a guy who was a poacher. You know, there's some animals on Akkadia that are pretty rare. They're protected. So he was poaching them. I hunted him down and found his little den out in the woods. Once I, had him, tied up, looked around. I saw this egg. I thought, hey, that's cool. I took it.
How recent was this?
That was my last job, actually. That was a few months ago.
You've had the egg for months now?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, honey. I don't think that egg's gonna hatch.
So, no. I can feel something moving in it sometimes.
Mind if I look at it?
So, yeah, just, be gentle.
Okay. I'm gonna take the egg.
Well, Garlaz, let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Lasgar.
Lasgar, sorry. How many languages can you speak? Because we're in need of someone who's fluent in a number.
Says, well, I mostly just speak common. I didn't get a very, formal education growing up as an orphan.
Do you speak Elvish in any way?
No.
Non-Dwarvish?
That's too complicated for me.
How about
Okay.
Orcish?
No. Most people don't know Orcish.
Not even orcs.
Yeah, not even orcs. She's funny.
I'm still holding on to this egg. I'm just kind of
Are
like...
you going to make a nature check?
Yeah, I'm going to make a nature check,
Okay.
but I'm kind of just trying to continue to talk her head off and not even remind her of the egg. Ooh, God, that sucked.
So what?
6.
Yeah, you no idea.
It's just an egg.
You do, however, while you're holding it, feel something stirring in it.
Okay.
So what caused you to look for new employment? You seemed fairly successful as a bounty hunter.
Yeah, but,
8 years is a long career.
It is. As much as you could call it a career, there's no room for advancement, There's no health insurance. There's no benefits. And crime doesn't take a vacation, so, I just gotta work when the working's good.
Well, what makes you think that you are capable for this job?
Needs benefits.
She says, well, I still like to think I'm a people person. I like to meet new people, too, so, and if anybody causes trouble, I'm pretty good in a fight.
Do you have any anger issues that we need to know about?
She says, no, I don't think so.
Okay.
Denies anger issue.
What's that supposed to mean?
That's what you just did.
I don't have anger issues.
Oh, ma'am, calm down. Calm down, ma'am.
Can I have my egg back?
Sure.
Okay, she takes it back and puts it back in the little pouch and strokes it.
Well, we've got a number of other interviews today, but unless there's any other questions.
Would you like to come sit in our dining room while we interview a couple of other people? Or are you busy?
So, well, no, this was pretty much all I had planned today.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'll excuse her to the dining room.
Okay. She'll go and just sit down.
And advise her not to go into the cellar.
Yeah.
We haven't got to cleaning that part of it.
Just stay at the table.
Can I just get some kind of bread to put on the table so that she's not just sitting there? I'm not cooking.
Yeah.
Bread.
We've got lots of food.
Yeah, sure. You have lots of food now.
Throw
She'll
a
say,
loaf of bread on the table.
Oh,
Be like, help
thanks.
yourself.
While you're helping her, the rest of you guys here on the front door.
I'm gonna go and answer the door this time.
You open the door and you see a dwarf lady.
How do you do, ma'am?
She has auburn hair, tan skin, and she says, I'm good. How are you? And she shakes your hand. She's wearing these purple sunglasses.
I speak to her in Dwarvish.
Oh.
I'm doing lovely.
She says, oh, look at you. And she says back in Dwarvish, I'm here for the application.
All right, the application. It seems that you've already made your application. You're here for the interview.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Okay, come
It's
this
cool.
way.
It's cool.
Come this way.
She walks in. She's wearing very colorful clothes. She's wearing this like tie-dyed cardigan, and she's got like this long, flowy kind of tunic top, and these like kind of high heel platform boots on, and she's got this kind of case, it's instrument case on her back, and she walks in and says, "Hey, I'm here to apply for the job."
Ma'am, as I said before, this is the interview.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm here for the interview.
I'll walk
Okay.
out.
We have your application here.
Cool.
All right.
Does it mean I got the job?
Not yet. We have to make that. We have to make that decision.
Oh, okay.
There's several others that are interviewing for the job today.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We promise that we'll have a decision by the end of the day.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Okay. Well, welcome. I don't know if Aizen introduced himself. This is Aizen Cruxis.
Hey, Merwin. She just like shakes your hand.
And I am Hawthorne, Flaxtop.
Oh, hey, I'm Merwin.
Over here you have Lillith.
She just walks up to Lillith. Oh, hey, I'm Merwin. Holds her hand out.
I give her a finger.
Oh, good. That's cool. You're busy. Yeah.
I walk out of the kitchen with a wine I was
Pip is here
previously
somewhere.
pouring for the other applicant, drinking straight out of the bottle.
She's like, oh, nice. It's going to be a party. And she like reaches back behind her and pulls out a little flask. And she like unscrews it. She's like, anybody want some? No, okay. And she just like takes a swig.
I don't want to be the one that's challenging the DM, but don't you mean Thori?
Thori? What?
Thori's
Oh,
the
yeah.
dwarf.
Whoops. Oh, boy. Womp womp. Yes, Thori.
Okay.
Yes. She says, oh, I'm Thori. Hey, Thori. I read my notes wrong. I'm a bad DM. It's fine. Hey, I'm Thori, yeah.
Miss Thori. See that you are a musician. How well? What instruments all do you know?
Well, you know, I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Mostly the oboe.
The oboe.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have your oboe with you?
I do, always.
Would you be willing to make a performance for us?
Oh, yeah. She, like, sits down, takes the case off her back, starts pulling out the pieces, screwing it together. You know, she's like, hey, this will take a minute.
Oh, well, if it's going to take a minute, don't worry.
Well, no, that's fine. I think we'll just ask her some questions while she's setting it up.
That's true.
That will be her finale. First.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool.
So I sit in my seat and put the wine behind the chair.
Before we get to your performance, we could just all ask a burning question.
Yeah.
That will give us some insight into this interview process.
She's just like,
Lillith, do you have a
Putting
question
together.
you'd like to ask?
Yes. I like to. I would ask. So, what makes you think you're good for this job? What are your some strong qualities?
she says, "Whoa, you know, I'm pretty popular. You know, I like to set up dance clubs. I'm a big people person. I'm real nice. I like everybody. You know."
Are you from Akkadia, Miss Smeltmaster? Okay. What can I do? Make like a history check or something to see if I've ever heard of her?
Yeah, sure. If you know the family name.
Yeah,
Aizen visits all the dance clubs.
I do. It's 12.
You know that Smeltmaster, the dwarven family of Smeltmaster, is actually the big ore refining family in the dwarven district.
Okay.
Do you think we need a PR person?
I absolutely think so. Yes.
I mean, she's pretty.
While you're talking, she just starts like tuning her oboe over you guys talking.
Miss Smeltmaster.
Yeah.
I'm very familiar with your family.
Oh, cool. Yeah, they're pretty big.
Yeah. Is there any reason why you didn't take up the family craft?
Oh, well, you know, I just wasn't into it, you know?
No.
I tried different things. Tried making jewelry. Tried, you know, making arts and crafts. That wasn't really my thing. Spent decades just looking around until I found the oboe. This is my real passion, you know?
Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how interested are you in company growth?
Well, you know, I've been doing these pop-up dance clubs for a while, and like, I've been trying real hard to get them to be popular. A lot of people like them, but it's really hard when it's just yourself. So I thought, you know, I'll join a company, and then we can all do it.
You want all of us to dance?
Oh, no, you don't have to dance. I mean, it's cool if you do, but like, then we can all set up these clubs together, right? You can make a lot of money.
Man, what do you think this job entails?
Well, I was hoping dance clubs. Did I say that already?
Multiple times.
Yes.
Oh, good.
I'll look at Aizen and just shake my head.
Just everything we wrote down,
Yes.
scratch out.
She'll say, but like, if you need me to do other stuff, that's cool too. I can still do the dance clubs at night, you know, when I'm off.
Okay. Are you anywhere near done with your oboe?
Oh, yeah. You want to hear it?
Yes, please.
Okay. Then she will do a performance check. Oh. She got a 20. She plays astoundingly well.
Okay.
It's like Broadway performance.
Yeah. Yeah, she plays like really well. It's really good.
Well, that was...
She does like an oboe solo.
Oboe solo.
Thank you.
Well, I would say encore, but we have more applicants.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't.
interviewees.
Yeah, hold on.
Well, I will escort you to the waiting room.
As you're saying, I can't believe no one else has shown up. You actually see someone just like open the door and walk in. He is carrying. He's a man that you recognize from the pictures on the dossiers as Cassius.
Okay.
And he is carrying a large tray in one hand, covered in muffins.
I'm sorry, sir. Can we help you?
Can I stand up and throw a dagger right next to him?
Yeah, sure. You're trying not to hit him?
Oh, no, I don't want to hit him. I just want to throw it next to the door.
Make an attack roll.
I stand up with sword at the ready.
Okay. It wasn't that bad. Attack?
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry.
18.
Yeah, you stand up in shock and throw the dagger that thuds right next to his head, and you see he just like, he says, What? I'm here for the interviews.
Didn't you not see the note?
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
He's carrying the muffin tray. He couldn't.
He
could knock with the muffin tray.
He's carrying it with one
Did
hand.
you not read it properly?
Oh, I guess I missed something. I'm sorry.
Tell me, what did the note say?
It said, had interviews. Please knock.
You did not knock. You missed one step.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I brought
Very well.
muffins.
Very well.
I'll run up to him and grab my dagger back out the door and grab a muffin.
Okay. So, yeah, there you go.
Okay. And then I'll excuse
Thorn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
To the dining.
I'm gonna grab a muffin and sniff it.
Yeah, he just walks up kind of slowly and methodically, and then he kind of like touches the table with his hand, and then he puts the tray of muffins down on the table, and then he backs up a few steps.
I'm gonna sniff the muffin.
It smells like a muffin, but I mean, you could make a perception check if you're trying to like.
I'm trying to see if there's poison.
Or in perception, investigation, either one.
razors in it.
Oh God. We'll go with investigation. I got a 5.
Looks like a muffin. Smells like a muffin. It smells like a banana nut chocolate chip muffin.
I'll take a nice little bite out of it.
It's good.
Okay.
Yeah. Doesn't taste like almonds. No, yeah.
It tastes
good.
quite nice. All right, Mr. Dark Draft is your name?
Yes, that's my name.
All right. Let's make sure we have the right person.
And who are you?
I am Aizen Cruxis. These are my colleagues, Hawthorne Flaxtop, Scouty Pippin, and Lillith.
He's just like nodding his head as you're talking.
I think he's a keeper.
I see that you're a baker.
Yes, that's why I brought the muffins. I hope you like them.
Well, quite delicious.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Why aren't you married?
Says, I don't want to tie myself down. I'm a young man. I've got a long life to live.
A free spirit. I'm down.
Well, Cassius.
Yes.
We are interested in offering you a position of documancer if we accept your position with Acquisitions Incorporated. Are you familiar with?
He says, "Oh, documancer. Oh, what's does it have to do with writing?"
Very much so.
Says,
are you comfortable with that?
Yeah.
What's your word per minute count?
Well, what's good for you?
Well, I guess we could offer a little test real quick. How about that?
Okay.
Here, here's a piece of parchment. Quill.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you like just put it on the table?
Yes, and I'll
Just speak and see how fast you can
Well, I was
write
going
that.
to go grab a book from the library and have him transcribe it.
Well, why don't we see how fast he can write?
Well, yes, from the transcription. That's what I was thinking.
Well, I was thinking, just like Mr. Pip was saying, that we speak, and then he transcribes as we speak.
I think that's a good test as well. Can we do both?
Okay. And he
We could
he like
probably
walks,
do both.
takes the same number of steps forward as he took back, and he puts his hand like out on the table, and then he like touches the pen and picks it up, and then he's like holding the paper, and he says, I'm ready."
All right.
Mr. Dardraft, is there something wrong?
No, I'm good. I'm ready. Make an insight check.
Why am I doing terrible today? It's 13.
He's sweating. It's just like flop sweat. You can tell, even with a 13, he is incredibly nervous.
That's what you get for worshipping Lathander.
He says, I'm ready.
All right. Let's begin by transcribing the book.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Lilith, do you have a book we could use?
No. No.
Well, you seem to be carrying that book with you all the time. Can he not look at the book and
Fine. I'll go grab one from the library.
Okay.
This is my book.
And he just stands there with his hand on the paper.
All right.
With the
I'll advise there's
Quill.
not many words in this book.
I'll go find a book with the smallest handwriting, smallest text
okay.
possible.
Yeah, you look
Big
around briefly
pictures,
and you
though.
find one, yeah.
No pictures.
Yeah.
Blocks of text. Mm-hmm. Yes.
You bring it back.
Yes. Lay it open to a random page.
Okay. He then like moves his hand over to the book, and then he like looks down at it,
We'll also be accounting for spell check errors.
and then he just like closes his eyes for a second and swallows really hard, and then he starts like writing on the paper, and then you notice there's not even ink on the quill, and he's just like scritching on the paper. He's like, tell me when to stop.
It tends to work better.
Mr. Dardraft, I think you're taking this too. You're taking this too hard. You need to calm down.
Oh, okay.
Take your time.
And actually put some ink on the quill.
Oh,
That would probably help.
yeah. And then he like feels around until
There's no ink on the table.
he's like, well, you guys didn't give me any.
Mr. Dardraft, are you blind?
I'm blind. I'm blind. And he just like puts the pen down.
Oh,
Perfect.
was this?
Says, I'm sorry. I just wanted the job.
It's fine, Mr. Darkdraft. That's not going to disqualify you from the job.
Well,
We might have to find you a different.
we could find you a position. Would you be willing to work for a significantly lower pay, but a job nonetheless?
We're paying them.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I just really want a job.
We see that you're a baker. Do you know how to cook other things as well?
If I get familiar with the kitchen, yeah.
Okay. How long do you think that would take you to get familiar with the kitchen?
Well, you'd have to kind of show me around, and we could make little braille signs and labels for where things go.
We could probably do that.
Cassius, if we're in agreement, I think we may be able to offer you a position, not necessarily as our major domo, but...
Oh, that's really great. And he's not sad anymore. He's, yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
But we'll have you set in the dining room for the time being.
Yeah. Just don't tell anyone that you already have a job.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Just kind of act like you're a little nervous.
He just
about
winks in the wrong direction.
All right.
I will
Shaking.
put my hand on him to lead him to the right.
Oh, thank you.
And I'll sit him down and I'll go.
Well, it suddenly turned down from 5 candidates to 4. Okay.
What time would it be at this time for them?
It's maybe 11:30.
10.
I mean, yeah, it's 11:30 maybe.
Man, someone's a little late.
Yeah,
That's already a little strike.
yeah. And you guys actually have to wait a little bit longer.
We're still waiting on 2.
Yeah, before you hear on the door.
All right. It's your turn, Hawthorne.
All right. I will walk up to the door.
Mm-hmm.
I will knock 5 times.
And then you hear.
That was only 4 knocks.
No, I'll knock 3 times.
And you hear.
All right. Open the door.
You open the door and look up and up and up to a large, golden-scaled, dragonborn woman.
Hired.
You're hired.
All you do is look up from your book.
All right. Hello there. How may I help you?
So, hi, my name's Wafflespool.
Yes!
I'm here.
I was waiting for this.
I'm here for the interviews.
Out of character. If we hire this person, Peter has to talk like that for me.
I will do it.
I'm pretty sure this is why we want to hire.
I am committed.
All right.
Yes, Miss. What is your last name?
I
Get it on the paperwork.
don't have one.
How do you say your first name?
What is your father's name?
Wafflespool.
So you're the second.
I mean, yeah, but you know what? Dragonborn don't do that.
It'll make it easier for the paperwork.
Okay.
We have to fill in that field.
Hawthorne, what's taking you so long? Bring her in.
Come on in.
I can hear her from all the way in here.
Yeah, she walks in. She walks in. She's wearing very professional-looking clothes, but you notice she's got like something on underneath her clothes, like another set of clothes or armor or something that's kind of jutting out at odd angles and is kind of bulky. And she says, "Hi, everybody. How you doing?"
I'm taken back a little bit.
This is Wafflespool.
Yeah.
This over here is Aizen. I'm Hawthorne, and
How do you do?
Pip and Lillith. We are
Water foosball?
Wafflespool. Wafflespool. What's the matter? What's your name
How do
again?
you spell that? My name's Pip.
Hey Pip, she doesn't have a last name.
Pip, are you okay? You look like you're having a meltdown, Pip.
I'll just put my quill down and just start like marking on my paper.
You guys seem like you're really obsessed with last names. What's going on here?
It's Pip's thing.
Yes.
It's all right. I don't have a last name.
And Pip slowly, like, has a mental breakdown. He's
hole in the piece of paper.
paper's just ripping apart.
Well, please take a seat.
Miss Wolf.
She looks around. She's like, "What? Where?"
Miss Wolf Foosball, let's get to the point. All right. What makes you think you're qualified for this position?
She says, "Well, I'm a good people person. I've been a bodyguard for most of my life. I'm a really good fighter. I can protect the place if I have to.
How are you with customer service?
Oh, I'm pretty good. My wife says I'm a good people person.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a good bodyguard?
Yeah. I mean, nobody's died while I was guarding them, so
I'll throw a breadstick at her, see if she can deflect.
A muffin? Or a muffin at her.
do you throw it like at her face or just like
Just in her general giantness.
make an attack roll?
At least it's not a dagger this time.
13.
You throw the hold on. Let's make this fair. Oh no. You throw the breadstick at her and it just like hits her on the shoulder and she's like, "What was that for?"
Oh, this markdown.
But
It's like, I'll bring up, so how good are you at intimidating?
she says, "Well, I'm pretty big."
Can you show us an
Indeed.
example,
Yeah.
Lillith?
Yeah.
Intimidate me.
Oh, that's kind of weird. If you're going to be my bosses, I don't want to start off on the wrong foot.
It's just a test and
It's
fields.
company
And,
policy.
yeah,
Everyone has done this.
Everybody has to try to scare their boss.
We try to give everybody a fair interview.
This is
Everybody's interview has been the same so far.
well, okay.
I rolled a 10.
She kind of walks up to you, and then she says, "Hey, you! What are you doing here? You better leave!" And she like shakes her fist at you.
We're like, okay. Deeply terrified.
Miss Wafoozle, how well do you think you can handle in a fist-to-fist fight?
A scuffle.
A scuffle.
Oh, I'm pretty good at that.
You think you could show us?
Yes.
Maybe.
Dunk!
No. Let's leave Dunk out of this.
Stay down. Stay down there.
Do you think you could take me on in a fight?
I mean, if you want to spar or something, this is a weird interview, but like, yeah.
Everybody's done the same interview.
Okay.
This is an interview for an adventurers guild.
Exactly.
No,
We have many rivals in our company that we want to make sure that you can handle yourself properly in case someone comes in here.
In fact, just last night we were having to find some things.
She says, "Well, it looks like you might need my help then."
Exactly.
She like takes off her shirt. Underneath it, she's wearing like this very closely fitting kind of leather armor.
Okay.
Underneath it, she like takes the shirt off and throws it to the ground. She has these like leather bracers on, and she kind of shakes herself and loosens up and puts up her hands and she says, "Come on, let's do this."
All right. All right, Miss Wafoozle.
I'll pick up the wine that's sitting behind my chair.
All right.
I guess who rolls? Do we roll for initiative? I roll for initiative.
Yeah, let's just the two of us roll for initiative.
Okay.
I'm going to I'm going to grab a coin out of my bag and infuse it with a noise infusion. So, and I throw it on the floor and it goes.
So she got a 17.
Yeah, I got 7.
Okay. Yeah. So
I got 5
before
gold.
you
Miss her up.
can, before you can really ready yourself, she comes in trying to punch you.
Okay.
That's a nat 1.
Oh.
She just like kind of punches, like whiffs.
Okay.
Just goes wide.
All right. I guess I'm gonna punch back. So I'm making an unarmed strike. Well, I gotta swing first. 7 plus
Unarmed strikes you are proficient with, so it'll be your proficiency bonus plus your strength modifier.
Okay. So it's going to be a 6.
Yeah, you...
no, it's going to be a...
13.
13. It's going to be a 13.
Yeah, you punch at her, and she just kind of like does that kung fu thing where she moves her wrist and just like deflects your blow.
Okay.
And she says, "Is that all you got?" And she gets 17 to hit you.
No.
No?
No.
Are you wearing your armor?
I am wearing my armor, but I don't have my shield on me, so... Does the shield take away something?
Yeah, the shield's a 2
The
AC.
shield is 2 AC.
Okay, then I'll subtract 2 AC. So, yeah, she hits.
Okay. So then you take 1 plus... So you take like 3 points of damage.
Okay.
She punches you like right in the face.
Okay. Well,
Don't be a one and quitter. Come on, get back in there.
let's see how good she can take a hit. Oh, come on. This is worse. It's a 9.
Yeah, she just kind of like dodged out of the way.
You're very good at dodging.
Yeah. And then as you guys are fighting, you hear on the door,
Okay.
No, continue. I shut the door.
Well, I'm gonna well, she's gotta make her action.
oh, no. She only had like an 11
Okay.
to hit you this time.
Alright.
Lilith, you open the door,
Yeah.
and this time you actually see Merwin. Yeah, I was wrong last time.
I'm going
She's
to
a human.
disengage.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna
you see a human lady with kind of tan skin and a red kind of curly braided mohawk that's long down the back, and she's wearing like kind of like cool street clothes. And she says, "Hey, I'm here for the interviews."
Great, you're just in time. Let's
She
get in.
looks past you and sees these two people who seem to be just like stopping a fist fight. And she says, "Whoa, what am I walking into here?"
The best thing ever. Get involved. Let's get it.
She says, "All right." And she just like starts taking her shirt off. She's like, "Who am I fighting?"
Dunk!
Miss Wafoozle, it's been a pleasure. We will let you know what our decision is. If you could, please just go have a seat in the dining room.
She says, "Oh, okay." She
right.
picks her shirt up and starts putting it back on and walks in there. And then Marin walks up and says, "All right, who am I fighting?" And she's just wearing like a sports bra. And like,
Okay, I was
like-
wondering. I was like, what is she wearing?
Yeah.
Well, Dunk's gonna come on up.
You're fighting the yak.
She says, "Oh,
There's our first bleep.
so, I don't know about this.
Just bleep that with yak. Oh, yak!
So, I don't know about this."
You don't have to fight. Let's get to the pleasantries first.
Okay.
My name is Aizen. I take a bow.
Oh, hey, you guys are funny.
This is Hawthorne.
Huh?
This is Pip. And you've already met Lillith.
So, yeah. You know, I have a funny story about yaks.
Okay.
Yeah, actually about fighting yaks. My grandpa said he fought a yak once. It was crazy. He said he was out in this field, right? And he was a shepherd. He had his sheep, you know. He was out in the field and he saw this big yak.
It says right here she's very talkative.
This big yak comes running at him, and he says, "No, not today, yak." And he jumps out with his
hilarious.
shepherd's crook.
Yes.
Yeah, and then he just starts wailing on it.
Man.
Yeah, he got gored, but he fought the yak off.
Wow.
Yeah. What exactly is your profession that you have previously had?
Oh, I'm a prestidigitator.
What is that?
She does a flourish, and then she looks, and she says, "Oh no, my shirt's off." That was supposed to be flowers. It's like a magician.
So, okay. You're a
And then
magician.
she puts her shirt back on.
You do magic?
Yeah.
Can you
spellcaster, great.
cast a fireball of sorts?
Yeah, watch this. And then she holds up her hand and does like this, and you see like a spark and like a little poof of like fire. And she says, ta-da!
Would you like to see? I can do magic too.
I can perform great magic. Want to see something real cool?
She says, look. I know I'm not a wizard. Look, I do kids' parties. I do bar mitzvahs. You know, I'm not like a...
As she's saying that, I'm preparing a rune ritual on the ground. So,
Calm down, Lillith. Calm down. Yes, I think that we... Let's talk about something else. It says in here you have a fondness for dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah. They're so cool, right?
Hawthorne, you take this.
Yes. Oh, which dinosaur is the strongest?
The strongest?
The strongest.
Just writing a big no on.
Says, well, I mean, that depends on what you mean. Like, an Allosaurus is a good predator, but, you know, like a Triceratops is really strong. They can push a lot. She says, you know.
I mean, so do you... What about dinosaurs interests you? Specifically, have you encountered one before?
So, well, you know, I've seen, like, that traveling circus. You know, when that came around, they had, like, a big ship. It was like a big flotilla, and they brought all these animals, and they had dinosaurs, and they said they were from this place called Chult, and they had, like, acrobats and entertainers, and it was so cool, and I thought, you know, I was just blown away. Now, that's the first time I really saw dinosaurs in person.
Okay.
They had little ones, you know. I didn't see any big ones.
So what could a magician do for this position?
She thinks for a second. She says, well, you know, I could wow your customers. And then she...
Is she still shirtless?
No, she put her shirt back on. She reaches, like, into her shirt, like, in the, like, a pocket, and pulls out a dove and throws it out in the air, and it starts flying around in the foyer.
Are you meaning to tell me you've had that dove in your pocket this whole time?
She says, no, it's magic.
Ma'am, I must let you know that is not magic.
So, yeah, but, you know, some people don't know. She says, you guys are good adventurers. You're strong, like, you know real magic, but the people who might hire you, they don't know the difference. And then you don't have to waste your time doing all your cool stuff, and I could just do my act.
So say if we were holding a funeral service.
Uh-huh. Where are you going? I think I like this.
You're going to do magic for the funeral service?
Yeah. You know, it could be maybe like I could know what their favorite flower was, and I could just, like, make it appear and put it on the coffin.
I'll put my hand on my face.
Ma'am, you can have a seat in the dining room. Thank you for your time. We will let you know if we have what decision we make. All right?
So Mary will then go through the door, and you guys are all standing around in the aftermath of these interviews.
Oh, boy.
And then you hear coming from the dining room, "Oh, what's all these people doing up here then?" And that's where we'll end this time. So
dang it.
Tune in next time to find out what Rolf is doing out of the vault and who they choose as the Major Domo. So thanks, everybody. This is a good wrap up for this session. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Once again, I'm Peter Johnson, your host and Dungeon Master. If you like what we do, you can check out bit.ly/charismacheck. That's where you can find a link to our Podbean account, and from there, there's links to our Instagram and other social media, and you can find our Patreon. If you really enjoy what we do, consider supporting us. You'll get lots of perks, like being able to join our Discord channel, having early access to material, getting access to my notes and things. It's a really great way to support us and help us keep doing what we're doing. I hope you all enjoyed, and we will see you next time.